Today we're checking out the firmware 501 for the NUX MG-30. Recently, a beautiful lady asked me if I could check out the firmware 501 for the NUX MG-30, and I've installed it, and I was really surprised by one of the features that came with that firmware. It didn't say anything spectacular in the release notes, just something like pro scenes, but when I discovered what it means, it was really impressive. So here's the editor, and as always, I have to rework my preset pack for the unit for the latest firmware, because everything sounds completely different, which is annoying with that unit. But I did it anyway, and if you would like to get my preset packs, then please contact me. Links are in the description below, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. But I think I will show you the preset pack in another video. But the thing with the pro scenes is, as you can see here, you have 3 scenes within one preset. That is something you had before too. And my preset packs today are using these scenes. So in scene 1, it's basically a rhythm scene in most of the presets. Scene 2, a lead scene, and scene 3 is a clean scene. But what is new? What is new is that you can use different blocks and also different settings of the blocks in each scene. And that makes the unit very flexible. So you could use a different amp in another scene, you can use a different EQ setting, which is very important for me. Different scenes. So for example, here this is the VH4 preset, and scene 1 is a rhythm scene, and scene 2 is another amp, using another amp setting. As you can see here, when I'm switching from scene 1 to scene 2, setting of the amp is changing. Scene 3 is using another EQ here and another block here. So I think the editor is somehow not working correctly, but let's go back to the initial state. Okay, you cannot get rid of this compressor here. Anyway, it's disengaged, but yeah, scene 3, it has the compressor engaged. It has also this EQ setting, which is for my clean tones. Also nice modulation, which you could use here in another setting, then in another scene. For example, if I go to the rhythm scene, modulation is disengaged, but if I would like to use it, then just engage it here. But if I would use the modulation in scene 3, a little bit more dominant, or if I would like to use another chorus, so maybe here, this nice boss chorus, a little bit more depth. As you can see here, scene 1, it's switching to the other chorus. And in scene 2, maybe we would like to use some other effect, maybe a tremolo or something. So scene 1, chorus, scene 2, tremolo, and scene 3, the boss chorus. So very, very powerful now. And also, maybe let's go back to the initial state. And of course you could use another amp or another cap setting here, scene1 and scene2. In this preset I was using the same amp for rhythm and lead, which I usually do, but let's say you would like to have maybe something like a plexi here. Where do we have it? Okay, it's changing the cap, but that is due to that is always changing with the amp. So here we have this, and of course I would dial it in completely different than the amp before. But as you can see, scene2, it has the VH4 again. So I mean, that is even more powerful than in most of the other units that you're using scenes, because usually the scenes feature, it's just oh no, the modeling unit lost the connection. There it is again. It's just a different version of the existing effects chain. So maybe with different settings of a block, but not with different blocks in the effects chain. Of course, in the Fractal audio products, we have these 4 slots, channels in each block, where you can choose different amps within the same block, for example. But of course, the Fractal audio unit is the most flexible unit in the world. But for a unit at that price point here, around 300 euro, I don't know of any other unit that comes with that scenes feature. And the other things are maybe some minor cosmetical things which they added in this firmware. I didn't pay attention, but I was really surprised about the scenes feature. So that is really nice. And as I said, I will show you my new preset pack in an upcoming video. And that is using these new Pro Scene function very heavily. One thing which I'd like to mention now is that you have also here the star. So if you are changing something and you didn't save it, then you can see this star here is shining. And you have this function here where you can, now I'm in scene 1, if I use scene 2 here, it will copy and paste all the settings to scene 2. So we have the exact same scene in scene 2, which you have in scene 1, and then you can adjust it to your taste. Also very helpful. Another thing which I would still recommend is that they should rework the amp models so that they're usable with everything at 12 o'clock, which is maybe something people like. As you can see here, there are some just settings in some amps which I had to use to make them sound somehow decent. And also I'm using a special setting in the input EQ. So all my presets, they will work best with that setting in the input EQ. Anyway, so that's it for today. Please enjoy these new firmware updates, and yeah, feel free to post any questions in the comment section and subscribe to my channel. See ya.